be a wood shop, actually. And yeah, I use it to store, it's where I do my gardening stuff and where I have our camping stuff and my backup pantry. Because this pantry is really small and I like to store a lot of food for emergencies and also just because we have a big family. So yeah, a lot of my backup stuff is downstairs. Basement. Yeah, 10 Roma tomatoes. Wait, what? Okay, so I have 5 Roma tomatoes plus 2 cans of diced tomatoes. We're winging it. Who said that? Was that Nudes? Thank you. Double the recipe. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think we've doubled everything. I got to remember to double the spices when we put the spices in. All right. Nudes, thank you for reminding me. I don't know why. I always forget that. I like the recipes online where if you want to double it, they have like a button or a slider thing and you can augment the recipe and they will change all the measurements for you. I love it when they do that. That's awesome. I was about to say, that's a gas stove. You do not put gas stove on the second floor.
What I heard was I could bust out my Armor Hacks food mill, but fuck you and that shit.
No, I'm in a rush. I don't have time to mill these because I only have 30 minutes until I'm in extra innings and then by that time I need to have the stuff cooking and I don't know how long it takes to cook. If I bust out the food mill, you're adding on at least 30 minutes. So in a pinch, I'm not going to use the food mill, though it does say to de-seed, but I'm not going to de-seed. I'm sure Hedgie will forgive me. But I love my food mill. I've used it a lot of times already. It's a great thing. It's wonderful. I love you. Thank you so much. I love my food mill. I was about to say that's gas stove. Yeah, you don't put that on the second floor. Correct. I actually love Newman's own tomato sauce. Beyond that, I do make my own. But if I'm making lasagna, I'll definitely use Newman's own. All right. Rather than making from scratch without the seasoning and add the meat. Yep. That or sugar is added, and that's nasty. Fair enough, that is true. They add a lot of sugar to a lot of the tomato products, which is why I actually have a second rack of tomato, like diced tomatoes, and it's the specialty low sugar one. So I use that if I'm making chili or something for Malin and me. I use the low sugar tomato products, but that costs a little bit more. So when we're cooking mass quantities for the shelter, I tend to just use the whatever generic brand. I think half of these are Kroger and half of these are Amazon brand. I do spaghetti sauce from scratch. It simmer for 4+ hours. Oh snap, that's a long time. I did modify for lasagna until I found Newman's Own. Yeah, Newman's Own is not too bad. I like them. They're also a charity. And I will stock up on their canned Alfredo sauce. I usually make my own Alfredo sauce, but I do get their canned one on occasion if I have to make the kids dinner and I'm really short on time. And Carter and I love really quick, easy shrimp Alfredo. You shut your whore mouth when you're talking about me. Boo, giving all the love to Army. Yeah, it's super sweet of you. Well, that's crazy. Hunt's spaghetti sauces are acceptable, but barely. Yeah, I use Hunt's for when we're doing, that's the one that they Hunt's, not all of them, but Hunt's does make a line of tomato products that are lower in sugar, and that's the ones I usually stock up on for Malin and I, for chili or whatever else we're making. Hunt's is, yep. LT is laughing at Armagets. Spaghetti sauce has a wide range depending on preferences, but I strongly recommend using my bolognese that I posted in Discord. Yeah, it's a little bit time consuming, but it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. I actually, when we made the lasagna for the shelter, I made an extra one for my friends for supper club, and a bunch of them weren't even fans of bolognese or lasagna, but they fucking